today, second full day. I'm not sure what we're going to do. We do have some ideas. We may go back into Durham if we're feeling that way inclined, maybe for something to eat later on, but it was certainly getting busy last night on Friday, so that was why we went in to town on the Friday rather than the Saturday. But with it only being a 2-mile walk, 45 minutes, something like that, there is also a park and ride about 3/4 of a mile down the road, so you don't need to do the full walk in. Not sure about buses actually on this road, not seen any passing. So today I think we're going to have a bit of a wander. We're up and about, plenty of time, so I think that's the plan, to have a little wander, do a bit of exploring, with the option of popping back into Durham a bit later on. Here then. This is destination. So this pile of stones is our destination. Spotted it on Google Maps. It's been quite close to the campsite, and also having a look on old trails. There was a trail that sort of incorporated this as part of a loop. The lady in the campsite didn't have any idea that this was here, but it's a beautiful walk. The noise of the A691 very quickly disappears, and you're in another world in no time. Woods, valleys, freshly ploughed fields. You can just see the main road in the distance there behind those trees. I think we've worked out, I think it was just under 3 miles from the van down the road and then down this trail, so probably a similar sort of journey back. I think there is another loop, so we don't have to go back the way we came, but I shall explore that in a minute once I've had a look around the Priory. So a quick Google tells me that it's the ruins of a medieval priory house used as a medieval country retreat for the Priors of Durham, dating from the mid 13th century, originally built 1258 by the Prior of Durham in charge of the Priory and Convent of Durham, Bertram de Middleton. Visited by kings Edward I, II and III, expanded over the centuries, heavily damaged by the Scottish army following the Battle of Neville's Cross in 1346, and subsequently rebuilt and repaired, suffered further damage during the Civil War, and largely destroyed by the attacking Scots in the 1640s. Probably can't see on the GoPro, but I think the red roofed building there is the campsite, and just on that little raised bit of land there is the priory. So if there is a public footpath leading out the campsite, I'm not sure where that comes out. I just followed the guidance of Google and all trails, but we're heading back in a different direction, head round in a loop back to the village of Witton Gilbert, possibly have a quick pint in the pub there, and then decide what we're doing for the rest of the day, because we either need to go to the shop for something to eat later, or decide if we're eating out later. Yeah, glorious afternoon in the Durham countryside. Wow, it's brought us on to a quite established footpath. I'm guessing this is probably an old colliery railway line, nice and flat. Well, perhaps it does flood. Got a marker there. Back to the noise of the A691, heading into the village of Witton Gilbert, I think it is. I believe there are 2 pubs here, and according to Google, Morrison's local. So I think we're going to have a quick pint as a reward for the walk-in, and then decide what we're doing for the rest of the day. So that's 4.61 miles, splendid little walk around the Lanchester Valley. We've just popped into the Glendenning Arms in Witton Gilbert, I think the village is called. Very friendly welcome, very sensible prices as well after yesterday. And a pub that has a bar and a lounge, two separate areas. Not been in one of those for a long time. So just have this cold lager and decide what we're doing next. So I've had a lovely little pit stop, refresher after that walk at the Glendenning Arms. Very warm welcome, lovely little friendly little pub. We've decided, instead of going to the shop, that we are going to jump on the bus into Durham, hopefully. So I'm looking over my shoulder because, according to Google, it's been delayed a few times, so I don't want to miss it. But the bus stop's here, and there's somebody at the bus stop, which is generally a good sign. So we're going to head into Durham for a pint and an early tea, I think. Google was right, it was heavily delayed. It's the X5 to Durham. Got neighbours. So we've seen a slightly different arrival into Durham, a lot busier than it was yesterday. This is where we picked up the taxi for the way home last night. Yeah, it's looking quite colourful outside the bus station. Right, we're going to wander down into the town again. So much busier than yesterday, isn't it? It's not at all where we were last night. We're getting all completely confused by Tesco Expresses. You can see the castle in front of us, but yeah, we weren't down here yesterday. But wherever we are, it's certainly a lot busier than Durham was yesterday afternoon. Just had a quick pint in the Ye Old Elm Tree. What a lovely pub. Great range of real ales and a superb beer garden out the back. Very, very busy. It is a Saturday afternoon. It's a lovely warm afternoon at that. Yeah, really nice little spot. So we're going to head back down the hill towards the city centre. Lovely little part of town just away from the hustle and bustle of the centre. So we're just going to try one more place before we go for something to eat. This little place down on the left. What do we think it's called? The Holy Gate? Holy Gate? Holy Gate. There's a nice little building here. Castle just over there in the distance. Oh, that was a fabulous little pit stop at the Holy Gate. Very busy. Lovely to see. Nice range of beers. Nice crowd, nice clientele. Yeah, good little discovery. And now it's time to head down into the city. Something to eat. So that's our day done. We called into Pizza Express, had a fabulous pizza in there. Taxi back to the site. We are done. It's been a long but great day. So thanks for watching if you got this far, and see you on the next video.